Okay, so today I'm going to walk you through the marketing consultant first call. We've got a script that we use when we're trying to get info from the business. The entire goal of this first call is just to gather information about the company. Your goal is to try and get the email address of the business owner. You want to know what insurance company they have, who you're speaking to, and then obviously how many employees that they have. So I'm going to walk you through the script, and then we'll actually do a live call so that you can actually hear me interacting with the client. Okay, so basically I'm going to walk you through the first call script. The key to success here is sticking to the script. We want you to use the words that are in the script and not deviate at all from the script. If you do that, you will get the same success rate that our top consultants get. So let's take a look at the script. Okay, leads are going to be uploaded into our auto dialer system, and this will be generating calls automatically. So once you log into the system, you'll be calling businesses. In terms of the script, we've got leads uploaded in there that have the business owner name, we've got the company name, and we've got the estimated number of employees. Okay, so initially we are going to be talking to a receptionist. Okay, this is what we call a gatekeeper. Now the gatekeeper should be able to give you all the information that you need. So this initial call, we're not talking to the business owner, we're just getting info from the gatekeeper. Okay, so let's take a look at the script. Yeah, again, the auto dialer will be dialing and you will be talking to a gatekeeper. So initially when the gatekeeper picks up, you're going to let them know, hi, I actually needed to get some info over to John. Are you guys still at 131 Von Carmen Avenue? So we're trying to get info over to the owner and we're just confirming their address. It's a pretty simple question that we're asking, so we should get a positive response. Once they respond, you're going to say, okay, perfect. You know what? It might actually be easier just to shoot him a quick email. What was his email address again? Okay, the gatekeeper should give you the owner's email address. Now the language in here is key. Okay, we want to keep everything simple, keep everything easy. Okay, when we asked what was their email address again, it sounds like we already had their email address. Okay, that is a key language in this script. Once they give you the email address, you're going to say, okay, great. Thanks. I'm sorry, what was your name again? Okay, we want to get the gatekeeper's name so that when we call back in the future, we sound familiar. Okay, so once we've got the gatekeeper's name, what we're going to say is, you know what, Sally, maybe you can help me out. Okay, that again is key language because human beings in general, they want to help people out. So when you ask them for help, she's going to help you. Okay, Sally, actually maybe you can help me out. Just to make sure that George gets the right stuff, are you guys still getting your benefits through like Blue Cross or Kaiser? Now they may not be using Blue Cross or Kaiser, and that doesn't really matter. But what you want to do whenever you're asking a question is you want to give them A or B options, get their brain thinking. Okay, so another key to the script and the language here is whenever you ask a question, you have to taper your voice up the way. Don't ask me why, but I believe it was Harvard, did a study. When you ask a question and taper your voice up the way, 99% of the time, people are going to answer you, okay? And that's the goal. You want to get the information, okay? So again, well, Sally, actually, maybe you can help me out. Just to make sure George gets the right stuff, are you guys still getting your benefits through like Blue Cross or Kaiser? So notice how my voice tapered up. They should give you the information. Okay. Last thing you're going to want to ask them is try and confirm how many employees that they have. Now this is key because our consultants will have a better idea of how we can help them based on their employee size. So the last question you ask is, oh, one last thing. Do you guys still have about 20 or 30 employees? Again, the key to this is giving them options, A or B. Don't ask them if they have 25 or 27, you want to give them an estimate. So 20 to 30 employees, and they should give you that info. That should wrap up the call, and you pretty much will have all the information that you need in order to go to the next step, which is a appointment booking script. Okay, so that wraps up the first intro call. Again, the only goal of this call is to get information on the company. We're not trying to book an appointment. We're not trying to tell them anything that we do. Only gather information. That's why we have a client fact finder that you will be gathering this information on. Okay, one other key to what we do is we track everything that we do. Okay, now we don't track to be nitpicky. The reason we track is the only way that you can gauge whether or not your business is successful or not is to look at the numbers. So every single call that you make, you will track that on what we call a daily call log. At the end of each week, you'll tally up those call logs and you'll put that into a spreadsheet that will give you booking percentages. It'll tell you how many calls you've made per hour. It basically tracks our whole business. So it's a good way for us to look and see whether or not we're successful or not. Okay, so now that we've gone through the script, let's go ahead and make a live call so that you can hear my energy and my tone. So the key to this call is you need to dictate the energy over the phone. So you always want to have high energy and be in control, okay? Now the other person on the other line may not have a lot of energy. That's okay. You're the one in charge controlling that energy. So let's go ahead and take a live call and listen in.
Apex, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I needed to get some info over to David. Are you guys still at 18301 Von Carmen Avenue?
Yeah, we are. Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. You know what? It might be easier just to shoot him a quick email. What was his email address again?
Oh, his email address? His email address is David
Okay.
at Apex, APEX.com.
Okay, that's David at apex.com, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great, thanks. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Paul.
Paul. Okay, Paul, maybe you can help me out just to make sure David gets the right stuff. Are you guys currently getting your health benefits through like Blue Cross or Kaiser, do you know?
You know, I think it's HealthNet.
HealthNet, okay. And one last thing, do you guys still have about 20 to 30 employees there?
No, we used to. Now we're like less than 10.
Okay, less than 10. All right, have a good day, Paul.
Okay, thanks.
So that wraps up the first call. As you can see, I got all the information that I needed and I controlled the conversation. Your success rate on this call should be about 95%, meaning 95% of the time you should get all the info. Sometimes you might not, and that's okay. Okay, we know 100% of the time you're not going to get the info, but you want to try and get as much info as you can. Okay, so that basically wraps up the first marketing call. All the information that you're going to gather from the company, you're going to fill out on this form, okay? Now, again, I mentioned the success rate is about 95%, so you should be able to get most of the info pretty much every time that you call. Now, if you don't, that's not a problem, okay? Nobody is going to get 100% of the time. The key is this is a numbers game, okay? You have to play the numbers. So the more calls you make, the better success you will have. It's as simple as that.